Tell me, why is an accomplished foreign architect shoveling coal here in Philadelphia?
I'm afraid it is not so simple.
The Brutalist tells the story of Laszlo Toth, a visionary architect who arrives in America to rebuild his life, his work, and his marriage. The movie is nominated for 7 Golden Globe Awards, and its director, Brady Corbet, won the Silver Lion Award for Best Director at this past year's Venice Film Festival. For more, we have Brady in studio with us. Hey, nice to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, so we were just talking before we saw the clip of your amazing film, and this has been a 7-year process for you. So how did you even begin to craft the story of Laszlo Toth?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been a difficult film to put together at any time, but we took the project to market to start trying to raise money in March of 2020 when COVID was, shutting everything down. So of course the project fell apart like most projects at the time, and it took several years to come back together.
Okay, and how did you even come up with this idea? Why was this a story you wanted to tell?
I'd wanted to do a film on architecture for quite some time. My wife, who I wrote the film with, she comes from a family of architecture. Her grandfather is a great mid-century modernist, and my uncle was living with my single mother and I when I was growing up while he was attending Taliesin West, Franklinwood Wright School in Arizona. So it was something that had been on our mind, and my uncle John Pfeiffer is one of the only people I can sort of commiserate with, because they're very similar jobs, making a film and building a building.
Yeah, I understand that. Adrien Brody is phenomenal in this. He makes walking down the street look interesting.
He's truly like a performer of a bygone era.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Gregory Peck or early De Niro. I mean, it's really an extraordinary performance.
Yeah, and he's obviously nominated for a Golden Globe for his performance in this. This is something people need to know. I don't usually get asked to go watch movies that are 3.5 hours. With an intermission embedded in it, which gives people a break to go to the bathroom, get popcorn, which is so cool. Was there ever a time when you're like, all right, I hope everybody likes this, or did you just go forward with your vision?
In a way, you just kind of can't worry about the response to a film. I mean, you can't anticipate it. It's impossible to anticipate.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been thrilled that people have been really connecting with the movie, but honestly, we're just delighted that it exists.
It's so well done. It does not feel like 3.5 hours. I wanted to watch it again as soon as it was over. That's such a testament to you and the writing and all the characters. Let's talk about the characters in this film, because they're so complex. Guy Pearce and Adrien Brody, both their characters, how do you even begin to describe that dynamic? Because their scenes together were phenomenal.
Well, it's funny, because my wife and I, when we first sat down to execute a draft, we spoke a lot about the very unusual dynamic between a patron and an artist, which is not something that we've seen captured a lot before. Yeah. And so, because it's always a bit of a tug of war, art and commerce, of course.
Yeah. We talk about the Venice Film Festival there. You won for director, your incredible award. But you were actually at the Venice Film Festival 20 years ago with a film called Mysterious Skin.
That's exactly right, yeah.
With Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What comes to mind when you think back on that time? Because you started in this industry as an actor. Yeah,
no, I have a long history with the Venice Film Festival, and
You look like a baby child.
Oh, I was a baby child.
You look the same.
I was maybe 14 years old there.
Were you really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said that, but I didn't realize you were actually 14.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a great place to premiere a film. I mean, it really is like a festival of a bygone era. It's been around for 80 years.
Okay, well, I'm getting the wrap, but you are working on a new movie. Am I hearing there's some Western and horror elements going on in there?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, fortunately, I'm going to have a very administrative year and take some time off. But yeah, I'm planning to start something maybe December, January of next year. So it's a ways off.
This is very exciting. Well, listen, congratulations on all your success. I know the Oscar nominations are coming out a month from now, so fingers crossed for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, The Brutalist opens in theaters in Toronto on Christmas Day and will open across Canada next month. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.